Now, when I say stop trading breakouts, I don't mean never trade breakouts. Okay. What I mean is a lot of new traders, when they trade breakouts, they trade it the wrong way. A lot of new traders, they chase price. And I believe maybe breakouts right now for new traders, you need to put that on pause and try something else. And we're going to talk about, another strategy that you can use today. Now, again, nothing against breakouts. I love breakouts. I trade breakouts almost every single day. Okay. I teach my traders how to trade breakouts. Okay. Nothing wrong with breakouts. I'm just saying that most traders, especially new traders, they chase price. They don't actually understand how to trade breakouts. So let's get into the next strategy you can use. Okay. So the next strategy, guys, is a pullback strategy, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, especially if you're new to the channel. What I do, I help struggling traders take their trading to the next level. Okay, I have 13 years of experience when it comes to trading these markets, so definitely follow this channel. All right, now let's get into the strategy. Today, we're going to talk about trading pullbacks. Okay, I believe that strategy is better, especially for beginners, because it helps you not to chase price. Okay, because a lot of beginners love to chase price. So let's say, for example, price is going up right here, and they see this crazy bullish action. They want to get in because FOMO, right? The fear of missing out. So they want to get in, and a lot of beginners, they will get in at the top, and as soon as they get in at the top, they realize, oh man, I just bought the top, and next thing you know, the market go down and stop them out. So we're gonna basically change that today. We're gonna deal with pullbacks. Now, the way we're gonna get in, okay, we're gonna talk about two ways to get in. We're gonna use the trend line, number one, and we're gonna use supply and demand. Okay, so let's get to it. Now, right now, I'm gonna show you guys the trend line strategy, but later on, I'm gonna show you guys supply and demand. And make sure you watch this video because I'm gonna show you guys the new update on my supply and demand indicator. It actually comes with buy confirmations and sell confirmations, so you definitely want to watch that. Okay, so let's get into the trend line strategy right now. When it comes to trend lines, guys, the best trend line, okay, is usually the third touch. So right here, we have the market going up. Okay, so let me show you guys real quick. So we have this right here. Okay, we have one. So we need at least two connections for a trend line, all right? But that third connection right here is usually a high quality location to take a trade. So let's put our trend line right here. You can actually use the wick. Okay, you can use the wick, or you can use the body. Sometimes I just like to use the bodies and I don't use the wick. And you can draw your trend line. So first we need two connections. So we have those two connections right here. We have that third connection right here. Now that third connection, now guys, is very, very powerful. When that hits, okay, these areas right here are good areas to say, okay, let's see if I see a setup around these areas. Okay, so you can look for a setup around these areas. Today, we're not really going to go over setups because I have so many videos about setups. But overall, I'm going to show you guys, just basically how to trade pullback. So this is a nice pullback to this trend line for a nice up move. Okay, so let's actually, I see another one right here. Before we go to the next example, I see another one right here. See, the market is trending down right here. And look what we have, guys. We have, okay, actually, let me just point out for you, show you guys. We have one connection, two, okay, and then we had that three. So let's draw our trend line right here. Okay, and look at this, guys. I love that third touch. That third touch is real good when it comes to trend lines. Okay, so we have that third touch right here. You can look for a nice bearish bar, okay, for a nice trade to the downside. So that is trend lines. Let me show you guys another example. Okay, guys, so the market is trending up right here. Like I said, we don't always have to look for that third touch, but we have a nice little trend. So let's take our trend line, match it up right here. Okay, and we have that first connection, second connection, and we're looking for the market to basically come back to this trend line right here. And if you look at this right here, right, we have a nice bullish bar at this trend line, but what I really want you guys to pay attention to is how this market pulled back to the trend line, okay? And we got a nice risk to reward, okay? That's what I want you guys to pay attention to, because these pullback strategies, guys, will give you, a good risk to reward. Okay. Now look at this. If you was going for the highs, this is a nice risk to reward. So that's why pullback strategies alone are so powerful, because you are catching this nice bottom right here, and we have all of this reward to the top, and we can enjoy our profits. So let's go to another example. Okay, guys, another example right here. We have a connection right here, and then we have the trend line lining up right here. Okay, again, a nice risk to reward to the upside. Okay, to grab a lot of profits. Okay, so that's why, me personally, I will tell people, especially if you are a beginner, focus on pullbacks, because number one, they will give you a decent, risk to reward, and also it will help you to not chase price. Now let's go to supply and demand examples. Okay, guys, so we are at this 5-minute chart, British pound. Now, again, I really don't want to explain what is supply and demand. I have so many videos about that, but basically we are looking for aggressive buying and aggressive selling, because when smart money come inside the market, we want to follow them, because they are the guys that move the market. Okay, they can push the market around, up and down. So we want to follow the big dogs. So when we have supply and demand, you will see aggressive buying right here. We have aggressive buying right here. All right. I'm gonna put my zone right here, and then I'm going to wait for price to come back to these zones, and I'm going to take a trade. Okay, you can wait for confirmation, or you can get in without confirmation. If you're new to this, just wait for confirmation. Trust me, it's better. Okay, but overall, I do show my students, how to get in without confirmation, but look for confirmation. And right here, we have a nice bullish bar. You can look for some upside. Okay, so let me show you guys some more examples of supply and demand pullbacks. Okay, guys, so this example, I'm going to show you guys how the supply and demand indicator works. I told you guys I'm going to show you guys some examples of the new update. Okay, so right here we have British pound going down. So let me show you guys the indicator. We have basically a downtrend. Okay, so with this indicator, you can go with the trend. So I only want to show supply. Okay, so when I click that, you notice how we only have supply right here. Okay, let me show the label. So when you show the label right here, notice how the S comes up. S stands for supply. Now, I only want to get short confirmations because we are going down. So I can press short. Okay, so notice how the indicator is showing us confirmations to get in the market. I actually had a meeting with my coder this week, and I was explaining to him how I want short confirmations and buy confirmations combined with this supply and demand indicator, and luckily he was able to make everything work together. So short means sell, long means buy. Okay, so when the market is going up, I can take off the short and I can press long right here to show me long confirmations. Okay, so right now we're gonna go with short, and we're gonna press OK, and we are going to look for our trades. Now, this is a custom indicator. Okay, again, I made this indicator to help my students. Okay, me personally, I've been training for 13 years. I don't need any indicators. I don't need anything. I need price, and that's it. Now, this indicator is based on how I trade supply and demand, because I trade supply and demand much different than most supply and demand traders, because I trade short-term supply and demand. So I had to make this indicator, basically fit my style. So right here we have a supply area right here. Notice how right here, this is not supply, but right here we had a nice drop right here. So overall it shows supply. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my rectangle and I'm going to draw it over this box. Okay, so when price came to this, the indicator gave us a nice short signal, and definitely could have got in the market right there. Okay, now this indicator, guys, is not a signal indicator. This indicator works only at key levels. Okay, so even if we see right here we have a short, you don't want to just take that because we are really not at a key level. Okay, but If it's at a key level and it gives you a confirmation, okay, that's when you really want to pay attention and take trades. But overall, right here we have supply and demand. Okay, that's when you really want to pay attention. So we have supply and demand right here. Okay, notice how we have supply, and then the indicator gave us confirmation to go short. That's a nice trade right there. Okay, so let me show you guys some more examples real quick. Okay, so we have the market going up right here. Okay, so what do we want? Okay, we want to go long, right? All right, so we can turn on the indicator and we can say, all right, only show demand, because demand is actually looking for buys. Okay, and also we can say, you know what, only show longs. Click the longs, all right, and press OK. And now we can actually look at the market. So we have demand right here, right? Let's go to the rectangle, put our demand box, okay, right here. And basically, we have a long signal right here. And you can go long right here. You can put your stop loss, below the zone. It never touched the zone right here. We got another signal right here, okay, to the upside. Again, we have demand right here, guys, right? Price came back, okay? Now, price, I want you guys to look at this. Price gave us demand right here, okay, but gave us no signal, so we don't get in, right? Came back to this demand area right here, gave us a long signal to the upside. So that's how you trade with this indicator. You only wait for key locations, okay? Now, this indicator is only for beginners because it will help beginners understand price action. And this indicator is based on price action. This is why I love this indicator. But if I wanted to trade with this indicator, I could, because it's based on how I trade. It's based on price action. So let's say that, I don't want to use this indicator and I turn it off, right? Let's say I turn this indicator off. Can I still get in the market, okay, with the same entries? Yes, because we have supply right here. We have supply right here. So this indicator, right, even if you remove it, you can still trade the same way, okay? But you can't say that with a RSI indicator or a MACD indicator, because let's say an RSI indicator, it gives you a divergence, right? And let's say that you turn off that RSI indicator and you delete it from your chart. Can you say, oh, we have a RSI divergence on the chart? No, you can't say that. You actually need the indicator to tell you that, okay? This strategy right here, you don't need the indicator at all. The only reason why you want this indicator is because beginners, they don't understand price action that much. And this indicator will help train your brain and show you how or when to look for, these key areas, and show you good confirmations when to get in. And once you get to that level, you can say, you know what, I can either continue to trade with the indicator, or I don't even have to trade with the indicator. And this is what the indicator is all about. This is why I created this indicator, to help my students. Now, the good thing about this indicator is, if you don't want to use supply and demand, okay, you don't have to. So you can say, you know what, I want to use a different strategy. So you can turn off demand, okay? Notice how I just turned off demand, and you can just only use the signal with something else. So let me show you guys an example. Okay, guys, so here's an example, okay? Let's say that you don't want to use supply and demand, okay, and you want to use another strategy, okay? We're going to look at support and resistance. Now, we have support right here. So let's actually mark it down so you guys can see. So we have support right here, okay? And you're waiting for price to come back. So actually, let's turn on the indicator real quick. And basically, we're looking for longs and short because we're ranging, right? The market is ranging, so we put shorts and long, and we just press OK, okay? Now, this is support right here, comes back to here. We definitely get a long right here, okay? Pop, a nice pop to the upside. You can take, some quick profits right here. Now, it came back to support right here. So we have support, 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 and it gave us a long signal right here. So this is another pop to the upside. Okay, you have to understand it could stall somewhere around here because, the market is ranging. So you can take your quick profits right here. Okay, now, anywhere around here, okay, it could actually form resistance. It gave you a short signal right here. You can put your stop loss above here, okay, for a quick move to the downside. Now, again, we have support right here. Support, support, support. It came back. It gave you a nice little long confirmation right here. You can put your stop loss either below there, right here, this candle right here, for a nice move to the upside, okay? Now, it came back to this resistance right here, okay? And then it gave you a nice short signal to the downside. So guys, you can still play this with another strategy, okay, like support and resistance or whatever strategy you have. But overall, the indicator is matched with supply and demand. Okay, we're looking for supply and demand, and we're looking for buy and long confirmations. Okay, I love supply and demand. You know that I trade that every single day, and I make good money with that. So that's why I like supply and demand. But overall, this indicator will help beginners out. Shout out to all my addicts out there, because this indicator right here will definitely make you an addict, a trading addict. Okay, if you don't have trading view, because I know some people say, oh, do you have this on MT4? Right now I don't have it for MT4. Guys, if you don't have trading view, all right, and you only have MT4, don't worry about it, because overall you can just sign up for a free account. You don't need a pay account. Just sign up for a free account, and you can use this on the side, and you can take trades on your MT4 platform. A lot of students do that. So you can just use this on the side, look at this chart, and then when you're ready to take the trade, you can use your MT4 platform. All right. So guys, I hope you guys got some value out of this video. I showed you guys how to trade pullbacks, all right, at these key locations, trend lines, and supply and demand. And make sure that you back test, practice, guys, because that's the only way you will, get better at this. All right. So guys, please, thanks a lot for your time. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram, join my free Telegram group. Also pick up my training program, because this indicator right here, you will get this for free. When you get the training program, I'm going to show you how to trade price action the right way. Most of you guys are getting indicators, but you don't even know how to trade. And next year, the price of the training program might go up, because I'm giving you guys a lot of value. So make sure you take advantage of the price right now. I also have a Thanksgiving sale going on, so check that out. All right, share this video, watch more videos on my channel, and comment below, because I try to answer all my questions, guys. Thanks a lot again for your time, and please have a great day.